What's up, my man?
How are you, Jason Aldean?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. It's our 2021 CMA coverage brought to you by DHY Motorsports, revved up gift ideas for motorsports enthusiasts. Wow, I remember meeting you way back when, 16, 17 years ago, and thinking to myself, like, this guy's got what it takes, and what a tremendous run you're having. And this caps off a great 3 or 4 weeks now with the number one record with Carrie Underwood. I'm really amazed at all the work you've done and how far you've come in your career, and that's just a testament to your hard work. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. It's been a fun ride. I remember meeting you for the first time. I think I came into your studio super early in the morning. I was probably a little, maybe a little hungover from the night before, honestly, but it was in the early days, man. And just, I mean, even back then we were just like having fun with it and like not, I remember thinking, man, I don't know how long this is going to last, but I'm going to enjoy it while it does, And so we were having fun and no clue that things were going to turn out for us like they have. And to be sitting here, 15, 16 years later and look back and had the success that we've had and be able to stick around this long and people still be interested in, the music we're putting out and still showing up to shows and doing all those things, man. It's just, it's been unbelievable. So I don't even know what to say.
Well, it looks like you're still having fun out there. And I think that's what people want. It's infectious from the stage. I like that you called your ninth album 9, which was, you said a long time ago, like, that's going to be what I'm going to name the ninth album if I ever get to 9 albums, because that's your favorite number. I love that.
Yeah. Well, I was a ball player, man. And so that was my number that I wore since I was a kid. It was just kind of always my lucky number. And so I was like, man, I don't know if I'll ever get to make 9 records, but if I do, I remember George Strait had an album called Number 7. And I just thought, man, I guess you can. I guess that's cool to name it. If George Strait can do it, then it's cool, right? So I was like, if I ever get to number 9, then I'm going to just name it 9 or number 9 or something like that. And so I was just glad we got to make 9 records.
Following in the steps of the king.
Hey, nobody better.
That is awesome. So I was reading about the track with Carrie Underwood, and you had been friends with Carrie, but it took a while for you guys to actually get in the studio and actually get something down. And I think Carrie was saying that you guys had this track a little bit you've been playing with over the years. Is that true?
Well, no, I mean, we hadn't had the track. Carrie and I, we kind of came out of the same class, I guess, that sort of 05, somewhere around in 05. And so we got in the business together, right? And so we've kind of watched each other's careers, and we performed together before at the CMA Fest and things like that. So, I mean, we've kind of worked together a little bit, but she was somebody that I always wanted to work with and eventually do a song with. I just, it's one of those things that, it's hard to say, okay, well, I want to work with that person now. Let me go find a song. It's like you have to find the song first. And so honestly, we had talked about trying to find a duet for this record, and we just didn't have it. We didn't have the song, couldn't find the song, and I felt like we were kind of forcing it. And so I just kind of given up on it, and we just went in to finish tracking the album. And a couple of the guys in my band and a new artist, a guy named John Morgan that I'm working with, just wanted to go in one day and take a stab at trying to write a duet for us. And they called me that day and were like, hey, we're demoing this thing tonight. We'll send it to you in the morning. I think we got something, and so they sent it to me and I listened to it once, called my manager. I said, I got the duet. We need to get Carrie on board. And so, that kind of put it into motion. And literally from the time they wrote it until I was in the studio with her, I think cutting her vocal was maybe 2 weeks, maybe. So it happened pretty quick, but it wasn't something we had for a while. I think, I think we had done some stuff in the past, but never like on a record like this. And to me, that was, she was somebody that I think is a phenomenal singer, one of the best singers of our generation, and so definitely somebody that I wanted to work with at some point.
Well, you picked the right choice, and it's a phenomenal track, and I can't wait to see. I know you got a rehearsal here in just a couple minutes. I can't wait to see what it comes out like on Wednesday night.
Me too. I don't even know what we're doing, so I don't know what it looks like. I don't know anything. So hell, we may see it together. I don't know.
Well, I understand there's always a lot of surprises when it comes to TV shows.
Absolutely.
So, we're looking forward to that. Well, congratulations, Jason. It's always good to see you. Thanks for a great summer. And when 2022 rolls around, let's hope for some great and better things. And good luck with the new record.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it,
All
man.
right.
Always good to talk to you.
I'll see you.
See you. Hello, how are you?